What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. It's Dropping Bodies. We're here to go over all the calls that were made to EA to get ranked up and running for Season 4. As all of you guys already know, once you made it to D2 around 6,700 points, you were stuck. And what I mean by stuck is you were unable to find a match. You would sit in queues for hours if ever lucky to find a match. The only ones that were actually getting into matches were either A, using a VPN, B, they were hacking, or C, they were lucky to get into a match every couple of hours, if that. Not to mention that if you were a controller player, you were totally left out. You were unable to matchmake on your own or with a touch player in your lobby. While the game was being overran by hackers, Season 4 was turning into complete turmoil. With this being the last season of Apex Mobile, all anyone wanted was to enjoy the cosmetics that they purchased and acquire their last rank before the game is sunset on May 1st. After waiting for EA to fix it on their own, I decided to advocate for a community that I love and personally call EA myself to see if there was anything that we could do to get this fixed immediately. In this video, you will find the correspondence between me and EA between 2 days. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for the support on Twitch and let you guys know this is far from the end, just the beginning. Now sit back, relax, and listen to the calls made. Remember, we will be live on Twitch daily at twitch.tv/ion_dropping bodies. I love you guys. Enjoy the video. Peace. All right, so I'm having a huge problem right now. And maybe you can help fix this problem, right? So I play one of your games, okay? And for some reason, I've been a top player for the past 3 seasons, and I try to queue up and we're on endless queue. I don't understand why, if they say the game is working, that when you play ranked, your queue times are 4 or 5 hours. No one can get in the match. So is there a way we could get that fixed, or is that not going to be fixed? Is there something that, like, is there no reason to play the game anymore? I would really love to know that, because I'm spending hours upon hours in queue times, and I can't understand why I'm spending hours and hours on queue times if I can't get in. So is there something I'm doing wrong? Is there a way, like, is there like some magical code I have to put in um to do this? Oh, no. I'm logged in just fine. I'm sitting in the lobby in a ranked match. But when you get above Diamond 2 in your game, I am in endless queues. I'm telling you, we'll be in queue. It'll say 4 minutes, and you'll be in queue for 4 hours. And this isn't just happening to me. This is happening to numerous people. And then now let's also talk about how on your leaderboard of the game, your top 10 are all hackers. How is that okay? I mean, are you guys okay with people being hackers? I'm wondering this because let's just go over a couple things if you don't mind. Please and thank you. Let's just go over a couple of things. All right, so we're on the server. Your number 1 has a KD of 81.83. Number 2 has a KD. Okay, he might be a real player. Number 3 has a KD of 104.5. Number 4 has a KD of 90. Number 5 has a KD. Okay, so that's a real player. Number 6. Oh, hold on 1 second. I apologize. Let's go over because this isn't even the right KD. 34.2. Hold on. Number 1 was probably outrageous. 32.7. KD 7. That's the real player. 17. Don't believe that's a real player, but okay. That one's not too bad. Hold on. Wait. This one right here. Number 7 has a KD of 96.55 in TPP and 1,130 in FPP. How are these players not being flagged? How come I mean, does it like... hold on, what's that? TPP 23.98. This guy literally sells hacks right on your leaderboard. No one stops that? And then I have to sit in queue for... I'm in queue for 10 minutes already. I mean, I'll probably be here for 2 hours. We got people with 1,113 KD. Does that not look abnormal to you? I've been playing this game forever since it came out. Anybody with a 1,000 KD should be looked at. Never mind, let's not say about how we sit in endless queues, everybody in the game for hours upon end. How is that going to be fixed, or is it not going to be fixed? Is there a reason it's not going to be fixed? Did I just get hung up on? Oh, we're going to call back, chat. Oh, we're calling back. Better believe we're calling back. You don't hang up on drop. I'm opening a new case. We're going to go with 3 this time, chat. We're calling EA right now. We got EA Sports on the phone. Y'all can hear this, right?
Hey, thank you so much for contacting me. My name is Samruddhi. May I have your first name, please?
Hi, my name is Joseph, right? And I've been playing your game now for numerous seasons. And I would like to know, I am waiting in queue. Is there a problem with the game, the queue, for Apex Legends? Because once you get over Diamond 2, we're sitting in queues now for 4 hours. You can't even get into a match. Who do I report that to?
All right, so as I'm getting that you're facing issue with Apex Legends, you were unable to play the game, and
Apex
you were
Mobile,
waiting in
by
the
the
queue,
way.
right?
What?
I'm saying that you're facing issue with Apex Legends, you are unable to play the game, and when you try to play a game, it's showing you in waiting, right? You're in a queue.
I've been in a queue for, listen, you'll sit in queues for 4 hours. That's not just me, that's the whole game. It's Apex Legends Mobile, the game that you guys are planning on shutting down after people spent tons of money. But that's not the point. The point is why can't I get into a match? The game is still online, correct? So why are we sitting in queues for 4 hours? Is it not going to work? I mean, is it like you get capped out at a certain level now? Is there a main problem? Or why is that if you look at the leaderboard, there's people that can get in. The whole top 10 is full of hackers. They get in matches just fine, but how come a regular player cannot? I've literally sit in queues for 4 hours straight. Like, for days. This has been going on now since the season launched. I understand you plan on taking the game off of, whatever, sunsetting it, but why can't I get into a match when I get to a certain level? Like, do they do anything about the game, or should we just stop playing it in general? Should we just let everybody know right now that they should not play Apex Legends Mobile, that it's done?
No worries, sir. So as I'm getting that you're facing issue with your game, you're unable to play the game, right? You're waiting in a queue for last 4 hours and the game is still on, right?
Yeah.
All right. No worries. I will definitely help you out with your issue. Okay, I'll try my level best to help you out with this.
Yeah.
So let me check the information for the same. So can I put you on hold for 2 minutes?
Yeah, put me on hold. Check everything you need to check. Hello.
Hey, thank you so much for being on hold. I really appreciate your time and patience.
Yeah.
And would like to inform you that as I checked, right, so there must be, like in your area, maybe no one is playing the game. The game is working fine. We haven't received any sort of complaints regarding this.
You haven't
Right.
seen no complaints. That's because no one knows how to get a hold of you guys. I've literally had to search high and low. Trust me, I have tons of people that are sitting in queues, constantly. Like, I could look, like you could clearly see that the game is full of players. But no one, everybody's stuck. The leaderboard on your game, if you clearly look, every player except for some that are hackers are stuck at a certain amount of points. No one can get a game once you get over 6,700 points in your game. So it's not that there's not players, it's something going on with the game, and why isn't that being addressed? Can we get a work order or something done, or should we just tell everybody not to play the game any longer? Should we just sunset the game today? Should we do that? I mean, we might as well shut the game down if no one can play, because you're telling me no one's playing. But I clearly know opposite than that by looking at it and looking at numerous players, okay, that are trying to get in the game but can't because what?
Your voice breaking.
Oh, my voice is breaking here. I'm sorry. I'll get a little bit closer. I apologize. I says you could clearly see that there's numerous people trying to enter a match. Okay, but when you get to 6,700 points, nobody can get into a match. Why don't you guys look at your leaderboard and tell at that point when you get to 6,700 points that there's no one getting in unless you were a hacker and have some type of a hack. Let's not talk about the top 10 who have 1,130 KDs and nothing is done about that. But what can we do to fix this? Can you put something in that says, hey, look at it, nobody's getting in matches, everybody's in damn queues, matchmaking for hours, and if you're lucky, you might get in one match every 5 hours if you're lucky. So, is there a way to fix that?
I checked from my end, right? So there must be the thing is that in your area no one is playing the game.
You're telling me in my area no one's playing the game?
Right?
So what area are they playing the game then? Because I can look at hundreds of people right now that are trying to play the game. You can clearly see it. I have friends lists. Everybody's trying to get in. We all play the same game. There's no way in God's creation you're telling me in North America East that nobody's trying to play the game. Everybody's trying. If I was in a lower rank, I would get in 2 seconds. But once you get to a certain amount of points, it locks the game up. I was just playing just fine until I hit the point mark that everybody's been hitting. And once you hit that point mark, no one gets in. Like there has to be a way to notice that. So the problem is that nobody is playing, you're telling me, but I don't see that nobody is playing. I see that there's tons of people playing. It's just no one's getting in a match.
Okay, tell me what.
Why would I use a VPN? That's illegal, right? You want me to use a VPN? Oh, I would never use a VPN. That's not what listen, I play very well. I don't need a VPN. I don't need to play in bot lobbies. I don't need to play on a server that's not mine. I need to play on my server with good ping so I can drop bodies. That's what I want to do. I am a very skilled player in the game that has been at very high ranks every season of your game. But for some reason, everybody, not just me, when you get to 6,700 points, no one can get in a match. And there's hundreds, if not thousands of people that are at that point level. Okay? So once you get to that point level, you're in the top 10% of your game. So if you're in the top 10% and those people are playing, how come no one can get in the match? You're telling me there's nobody playing. Then say, do I use a VPN? If I used a VPN, I don't think I would be calling you because then I probably would get in the match, is what you're telling me.
So I just asked you that, are you using any VPN or something? That's it, just for the confirmation. That's it. And the second thing is that, like for this thing, right? If you're waiting in a queue, anything related with this, any another concerns or something, I would have helped you. But this is the only thing what I can tell you from my
Okay,
end.
so now all right. So you can't help me with that, but can you do me one favor then? Can you answer this one question for me? How come?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. How come when you look at the leaderboard, the top 10 players are hackers and it's not stopped? And how come when you look at the leaderboard, you see people with hack websites in their name, but EA Sports doesn't do anything about that? I thought you guys took pride in your game and competitiveness to not allow stuff like that. So how does that get fixed? Because if I did use a VPN, I could get into matches, I'm sure. if I was a hacker, I probably could do it too then, I guess, because nothing is stopped. Is it just no one should play the game? I mean, is there like, so what you're telling me is once you get to a certain level, the game doesn't work anymore. It's not worth it. Correct? Because I can clearly
Right.
see tons of people are playing. I'm in
I
discords with
completely
thousands of people, ma'am, that are playing this game that are having the same exact problem that I am. Same exact problem. It's not just me. This is many, 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 many people that are trying to play your game that have spent thousands of dollars on stuff that they're not even going to own pretty soon to play the game before you guys decide to take it off the market. And all we want to do is play the game. So there's no like type of way that they can look into it. I mean, there's nothing like you can't put something in that says, hey, because you know why multiple people aren't calling you? Because they can't get your phone number, right? I had to go jump through hula hoops to find your phone number, right? Trust me, if everybody had your number, you would be getting mass calls, but they do not, and most people are just fed up, right? Because you can't tell me that 10% of your game is stuck at one number, and that's just nobody's playing because every one of those 10% are trying to hit the highest rank before the game ends, right? So why would they not play? I'm a little lost on that theory. But is there anything we can do to get this looked at?
so for this I can say that I can take it as like uh,
So you're gonna take my
okay.
feedback and do what with it? Throw it in the trash like the game? Okay, but where does the feedback go? Where do you do with it? You take my feedback and where does it go? Who does it go to? Does it go to somebody or is it just go into some database which means nothing? So you're telling me it goes into a database that means nothing.
No, I'm saying that I'll take it as a feedback. Okay, I will escalate this. Okay, and then a team work on this.
Oh, so
Right?
they're gonna
Don't
work on
worry.
it. Oh,
Don't worry
okay.
about that. We have to fix it as soon as possible. Okay, from our end, completely try our best.
Okay.
Give the
So
best support.
can you can you do me a favor in your feedback? Can you also tell them to put and look at their leaderboard of hackers and
For sure, sir.
oh, you're definitely gonna put that in there. So it's basically gonna when we hang up, it's gonna go in the trash. Correct?
I will definitely share each and everything. Okay, so don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm worried about it because I've spent thousands of dollars on your game, and all I want to do is play it. And the only answer I get is that nobody is queuing up when you could clearly see tons of people queuing up. It's just, it baffles me. It does that. This is the type of explanation I get instead of saying, you know what, I'll pass this along. We'll look into it. You can contact us back if you continue to, I don't know how they train you guys there, or if they really even give a shit. Excuse my language, or if they really care about the game, because they probably don't. But you got a lot of players that are already messed over for their money, and the least you can do is let us finish out the game the way it should be played. Not let us sit in queues for hours upon end while you tell me you're gonna escalate something that's probably gonna escalate to the trash can. But I'll let you do your due diligence. So the two things you're gonna look into, correct, are why players are stuck at 6,700 points, right? And why are the ones that have made it above it are clearly hackers, and nothing is done about that. We're gonna look into that, correct?
Correct, sir.
Okay. And
Yep.
is there like a number or something that I can reference this call back to? Like when you put these feedbacks in? Do you get like a feedback number? Is it like an ID number? So later on, when I have to call again tomorrow or the next day or whenever I decide to call, that I can actually reference back to this phone call and say, hey, I spoke to somebody and they told me that they were going to escalate this and take my feedback. Is there anything like that so that I could show that it's actually been entered into some form of a database and submitted?
For sure, sir. So you have contacted us with the case number,
Hold on, let me
right?
get my pen. Let me get my pen. I want the case number. Yes. What is the
Alright, so
case number? I'm ready.
yeah. So the case number is 1377 28466.
All right. So 1-377-284-66. That's my case number referencing to what we have spoke about today. Correct?
Right.
So
Right.
when I call back, I say, hey, I spoke to somebody on the 27th, 2/27 at 2:42 on my time. I don't know what your time is.
Yeah.
And we have referenced, and they are going to be able to tell me if there's anything been done or anything, maybe? Correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right. And this number right here. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So I guess we're just gonna sit in endless queues, praying that you guys will actually let us play the game that we've spent most of us tons of money on stuff we're not gonna get to keep. But we would love to be able to at least finish out the season properly. So if you guys could really just do your due diligence and let the game work and look into the fact that you guys have numerous hackers that nobody stops, that would be amazing. It's bad enough we're losing money. Just let us play the dang game. That's it. But I will be calling back, trust me, because I don't believe this will be fixed. And I'll just call back daily and we'll just go over and over and over. Because it's just crazy to me that this is how the game is run. No one is queuing when I clearly see different. If I literally was down 100 points in the same rank, I would still be able to play. But once you get to a 6,700 points, put that in your notes as well. The game is unplayable. Are we
No
on the
worries.
same page, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So you say we're on the same page. We'll see if anything comes from this. I'm not sure if it will. Most likely it won't. But I've done my due diligence, and I hope that EA will do theirs to at least let their players play the game that they've put their money into.
For sure, sir. For sure.
Okay. You say so.
All right.
If that's all you got for me.
Yeah. So I'm taking this as a feedback, and I will definitely share this thing. Okay.
All righty.
If you are calling to open a new case, press 1. If you are calling about an existing case, press 2. I'm unable to find the case number you entered. Please re-enter your case number.
Oh, how convenient.
If you're having trouble making a purchase or need help with a subscription, press 1. For technical issues, like crashing or trouble installing a game, press 2. To report missing content, press 3. For help with your account, your estimated wait time is less than 5 minutes.
Hello. Thank you for contacting EA Help. May I get your name, please?
My name is Joseph. I called yesterday, and they say they opened the case because I've been trying to play ranked in Apex Legends Mobile. And once you get to Division 2 Diamond, you can't get a match. But if I lost 100 points, it was in Division 3, I would be able to get a match with no problem. So I spoke to a lady yesterday, and she said she opened the case on it, but when I put the case number in, it says it doesn't exist. So did you guys just throw that in the trash after the phone call?
It's not like that, sir. We are facing some technical issues
Oh,
or
oh.
the server issues recently.
Yo,
Maybe
hey,
something happened that with your case, something like that.
oh yeah,
So
something
don't
it just
don't worry,
disappeared.
sir. So you can tell me. So how can I help you, sir?
I just explained it to you. Okay, we'll explain it again. So I've been playing this game since the beginning. Okay, there's tons of people trying to
Uh-huh.
play your game, right? When you get to Division 2, 6,700 points, you can no longer find a match. You'll sit in queues for hours on end. The only people who can find a match are hackers, and they're on the leaderboard. So if you look at the leaderboard, there's maybe 30 Preds that all have 100 KD, 100 or 1,130 KD. Their name is literally the site that sells hacks, but no one else can get a match. So how does that get fixed? I know you're sunsetting the game, but why would you guys have a game that no one can play? I've spent thousands of dollars on my account. All I want to do is play and get my last Predator badge. That's it. Very simple. But you say, oh, there's nobody. Delaney said, oh, there's nobody playing. I know thousands of people who play the game. I'm a huge, huge figure in the community. I know everybody who's been fighting. Controller players can't even play, period. And the game is meant for everybody, controller or touch. How come none of these things are being addressed? And how come that the only people that can get in matches are cheaters and they're sitting on the leaderboard with their name that sells hacks as a website? It makes no sense. How do we get that fixed? How are we able to enjoy the game for the last little bit of time we have until you guys decide to say, screw it and sunset it and take all the money that everybody spent? All I want to do is play the game and get my Predator badge. I am 250 points away. Okay? There's tons of people that are stuck waiting to get their Predator badge or be able to grind ranked. But once you get to Division 2, 6,700 points, you're stuck. No one can get a match. Endless queues for hours, unless you're a hacker. And then I guess that's okay. You could just be a hacker in that game. No one cares in EA, because you can clearly look at it and see every one of them are hacking. Are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
listening to your problem here. Just give me a minute
I-
and update you about this issue, okay? Just a second.
yeah,
Okay, sir, are you there?
yeah, I'm right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to tell you a website link. Can you just go with me? Just open your browser.
Yep, give me 1 second. Did I do it on my iPad or on my PC?
So wherever you can access your browser.
Give me 1 second. Right. All right, what's the link?
Okay, so just type ea.com.
Okay.
Did you write then slash
Yep.
news?
Okay.
Then another slash.
Yeah.
Then type apex dash legends.
Apex Dash Legend.
Another dash.
Yeah.
Then type mobile.
Okay.
Then another dash.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
Then type development.
Type what?
Development
Development.
dash update. Now you can just
Okay.
open that link.
It says, sorry, the page you're looking for cannot be found. Electronic Arts. So ea.com/news/apex. Then you have the dash legends dash mobile dash development dash update, correct? Okay. It says, sorry, the page you were looking for cannot be found. So
Sorry, sir,
404.
See this page because previous
Okay, what am I not believing you? What is there not to believe? I'm kind of lost. I don't think you told me anything that I said I haven't believed you on. If you told me
sorry, what
something,
I'm
you know.
no,
Yeah, read it out for me, please.
okay. At least we aim to provide players with games that are the outstanding in pipeline Apex Legends figure quantity and cadence. It is reason after months of work with our development partner that we have made the mutual decision to sunset our mobile game. Although disappointing, we are proud of the game we launched, are grateful for the support of the Apex
Okay.
Legends community, and are confident that this is the right decision for players.
Okay.
And the Apex Legends team remain excited about mobile as a platform and
Yeah.
look forward to
I,
opportunities
I
to
know.
serve players there in the future.
Okay.
In terms of what players
I've.
can expect here,
Uh-huh.
today marks the beginning of a 90-day window.
90
before
days.
we,
That.
sun-
Yeah. Okay, keep going and then I'll rebuttal. Go ahead.
90-day window we sunset the game as of 1 p.m. PST today, January 31st. We will be disabling all real money in-app purchases, the game, as well as using the game from App Store. During this period, player can spend their existing syndicate gold and continue playing the full game.
Oh,
At
whoa.
4 p.m. PDT on, just let me go, sir,
Yep.
on May 1st, 2023, we will cease operations in all the regions and the game will no longer be playable. We understand there will be many questions surrounding this region and want to tell our players that we are here to help. Below, find a list of questions that are answered to clarify next steps. These are like some other questions that have been answered here.
Mhm.
Understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay, now can I? Now that you said that, okay. So, couple things you said. Okay, I understand. I've read that top to bottom. Big thing you said is May 1st. Today is February 28th. Okay, that's not May 1st. Okay, you also said playing full game. Did you not say correct? Playing full game, right? You didn't say playing part game. You said playing full game. I don't care that you're going to sunset it. I care, but at the end, you can't stop that. What I'm saying is you said playing, and I read the same thing you're reading 100 times, full game. Okay? How come in ranked mode, okay, which there's tons of people playing it, everybody is stuck at 6,700 points. You said playing full game. That means everything should be operational, correct? That means the game should work. There's tons of people on my Discords because I work with Discords. I'm a very big streamer. I deal with tons of different people on a daily basis. Okay? I understand it's going out on May 1st. Okay? But this is February 28th. The only people who are making it to Pred are hackers that you guys allow. If you looked at the leaderboard, you would see their names literally have websites in them that sell hacks. Okay? And you can't get a match. So can we at least till May 1st, because we still have February, ready, January, March, April. That's still 2 more months. It's like 69 days or something until the season ends. So why can't we play full game like it says in the notice that they put out about sunsetting? to all players. Never mind the fact that they've taken thousands of dollars. Let's not worry about that. But let's just talk about the fact that it says play full game till May 1st when it's February 28th and people are sitting in queues for hours on end. Why isn't that being addressed? Why isn't that being fixed? Also, why was I given a case number? When I go to put it in, it tells me that doesn't exist. So are you guys just not taking the cases? Is it just going in the trash? Because is it just like the game? You're just saying we'll just throw it in the trash. It doesn't matter. The player base doesn't matter. Like these people, I'm one that have played your game since the soft launch. I have streamed your game since the soft launch. Okay, I was supposed to have room codes sent to me that still haven't arrived. Okay, even if you would have just had the room codes arrived, we might have been in a better situation because then we could have still played scrims. We still could have done things. Okay, but I'm gonna advocate for the community that I deal with and say, you guys specifically are lying if you say play full game and people cannot play full game unless you hack or use a VPN. And I don't use neither one of those. I don't need to. I play very well. All I'm asking is that we please address the fact that it's only February 28th and we still have 60 something days until the end of the season. So now where's the answer for that? Because you just said it yourself. Play full game. May 1st. Today is February
I totally
28th.
understand the situation you are in, so I think you're repeating yourself again and again. Yes, I can do to cases, some time left to play. So what I can make a report about this issue which you're facing right now, that you're not able to connect with
Bro,
other
it's not
players
just
and
me.
got stuck.
It's the whole it's everybody. The whole North
Yes, sir.
America.
So, yes, sir. So I'm gonna make a report for you guys.
Oh,
Especially
you're
that
gonna make a
these
report.
people are trying.
So
So,
look, not to
sir,
be mean.
just hear me out. Just hear me out, sir.
Okay, I'm gonna hear you. Then
So
I'm
what
gonna
I'm gonna
speak.
do is,
Uh,
okay, so I'm gonna make a report and transfer it to my senior team, specialized team, so that your they will start investigating about this issue. And if you're able, if a lot of customers are facing the same issue which you're facing right now, as you said, the whole North America is suffering from this issue. So they will fix this issue as soon as possible, so that other people can play the game without any problem. How much time, whatever time is left for them. Okay.
Okay, but here's my thing. I was told that yesterday, and then you gave me a case number, right? That doesn't exist. I put it in today when I called, and it doesn't exist. So are we gonna go through that same debacle again?
No, sir.
And I
This
want a
time, if
case
you
number
think that
today.
it's
Listen,
not gonna, I apologize for that. If you think like that, but don't worry about this. This case is under me. I'm gonna report. I'm gonna make a report and transfer your case to my specialized team, so that you can also see it on your end that I'm not gonna close this case. Okay?
well, no, I don't want it closed. I want it handled properly
No.
because people deserve to at least be able to use the stuff that they've purchased for the last little bit of time and at least be able to enjoy the game. No, not to be mean, right? But nobody wants to fight bots all day long. If you play a regular match, you have nothing but bots. So people play ranked matches, so we fight real players. We can fight the top players. I have been a top player since the beginning. We want to fight real players, enjoy the skins that we have purchased for the last 60 days that we have until you guys decide to sunset the game. And I just want, for not me, I'm advocating for the whole community of Apex Legends Mobile. I deal with a lot of people in this community. I stream your game consistently daily. You're on live right now. So there's tons of people listening to what you guys are saying. We did this yesterday. We're going to continue to do it every day until you guys eventually decide to fix the game. Because it's funny that I was told the same thing yesterday, but when I put the number in today, it didn't exist. So you're telling me I'm going to give you your chance, and I'm saying the same thing I told the lady yesterday. I'll give you the chance to do it, right? But you have to see how I feel. I call in today, and the
Sir,
case
I
number doesn't
totally
exist.
understand. As a gamer myself, I also play these games. I can totally feel what you're feeling right now. It is a shock to me as well. That we cannot play this game. In future. But don't worry about this. Okay, I will try to my level best to get this posted. So that this can be heard and it can be fixed. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make a report, and also I'm gonna include everything in my case notes here.
Yeah.
Whatever you have told me, and also whatever we have talked about is gonna,
Okay.
it's already being recorded, as you already know.
I
So
know
you don't
that.
have to worry about that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
because they hear our calls here, okay, you don't have to worry about that. Your message will be transferred to the team, and soon they will fix this issue.
Okay.
Okay.
So now on this, I want it to be understood about 6,700 points. No one can play. No controller player can play with a touch player. That needs to be addressed and fixed because a controller player and a touch player should be able to play together. No controller player, period, has been able to get into a lobby. Everybody's having to switch to touch when the game is made for controller or touch. Also, we want addressed how come the leaderboard that is full of hackers and they can get into games, but the real players who grind your game and actually spend money with EA, not third party software companies, to hack your game, can't get into a match. Can I get a case number for all of these things that we just spoke about, please, so I can call back and reference it tomorrow if I have a problem?
So are you asking me the case number for your case number right now?
Yep. Please and thank you.
Okay, you can. It's okay, sir. Whenever you are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
So 1378
1378
1348
1348
7.
7. So it's 1378 13487, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's going to address everything that we spoke about today in your notes, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And so you said you play the game, right? So you played Apex Legends or do you play mobile?
Sir, don't play Apex Legends that much, But
Oh, but you just said you did, so you can't feel my pain. You play video games, but you don't know what it's like to spend thousands of dollars on a game and then not
Sir,
be able to use it.
Sir, I know that what you're trying to say here. This is not the only game which has bugs or which
Oh,
is
this
not
is more than a bug.
which, you
This is like it feels like we're being bamboozled. It feels like it's just like, hey, yeah, you can play the game because consistently it says play full game. I can't play full game unless I want to fight bots, and I don't. I want to land on the position that I deserve because I've been a top ranked player. Um, I want my people around me, everybody that plays your game, to get the rank that they deserve, that they've worked for diligently. People are sitting in queues for hours on end, sitting there. Like, that's not good for content creation. I know you guys don't care. That's not good for content creation. That's not good for people playing the game. That's not good all the way around the board. So just at least, please, put that into somebody who gives a damn about this game. I know no one really does because they're getting rid of it. But at least let us finish out the 60 days that we deserve for the money that we spent. If we can get controller players back in the game to be able to play, if we can get past 6,700 points, and we can get ranked up and running. All right, guys. What you just heard was the correspondence over 2 days between me and EA. I want to say thank you to that guy that we spoke to the second day. He definitely took his time. Between emails and phone calls, for 2 days, I stayed on their neck. And they did what they said. The guy said, "Hey, he'd escalate it," and they did. So I want to thank him for that. For real, that means a lot, so that we can play the game the way it's supposed to be played. Not everybody, you probably heard me say this numerous times, wants to play public matches. There's a lot of bots in public matches. So many of us enjoy rank. So I also want to thank EA for, I see they gave us the battle pass. So I want to say thank you for that to EA. Guys, it's sad that the game's going out, right? But it's on to bigger and better things. Hopefully it comes back. There's talks about it coming back maybe as like a cross-platform. I read a thing from the CEO saying that the game just got too far away from the main game, and mobile players want to play with their PC/console counterparts. So that might be in the works. I look forward to that. I love this game a lot, guys. I stream this game daily. I've been streaming it since the end of season 1. Um, Now a lot of you guys who are watching this probably already know that. But again, guys, just enjoy it while it's here. Have fun. Play it. Play it as much as you can. Because once it's gone, it's gone. And we can just, have memories of it and have the good times to think back at. I'll always have these videos to look back at because the community to me is great, guys. You guys are all awesome. I love you guys all. You guys have shown me nothing but love. This game has helped me in ways that can never be expressed. So I'm very thankful for that. So I'd like to thank EA for that as well. But also, I'd really like to thank the guy for escalating it. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys who are watching this for sitting back, watching the video, taking your time. Because I'd like to feel like, hey, this is a community thing and we all did this together. So don't forget, guys, you can catch me every day streaming on Twitch. Okay. Twitch.tv/Ion_dropping bodies. We will be there. I love you guys. I hope you guys are doing great. Be safe. And we'll see you live on stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.